We are going to see the last 5 moves of yesterday's game between Ding and Gukesh. Yesterday was game 11 of the World Championship. 3 more games left. So here, Gukesh is white, Ding is black. Whose position is better? Yes, Dhriti?
Ding's.
Why?
He has one extra.
Good point. So material wise, Ding has an extra pawn. What does Gukesh have in return for that pawn? Does he have anything to show for that pawn? Does he have like a little more active piece or a more safe king? What does he have for that pawn?
A more safe.
More safe king. Black is yet to castle. Anything else that white has got?
And a more active rook.
Yeah, rook. This is important, right? So there is some compensation for the pawn. It's not like black is a pawn up and is just in a better position. White is actually in a better position. Even though black is up a pawn, white has a better position because white's queen's active, bishop is active, this rook is active, and for black not many pieces are active, only this bishop is active. Other pieces are just chilling there and king is yet to castle. So what will you play for white? That was the second question. No? Anybody who decided? Yes, Meera?
Take the queen to take
Queen to
c6.
And when you make a move, what will your opponent do? Are you thinking about that? What will your opponent do when you play queen takes knight?
The queen can take back.
Or should the queen take it, or is there anything else that can take back? I'm asking Meera. Can you sit properly, Meera? First of all, please have this. Yeah. So is that good for you or bad for you?
Bad.
Then why are we playing it?
Rook.
What rook?
Sir?
We're not talking about other moves. When we say a move or play a move, you have to see if it is good for you or bad for you. Na? Only then you play the move. If you play the move without even thinking whether it is good or bad, you will lose pieces. So when you play, this is the thing. When you play, if you want your pieces on the board, think about whether the move is good or bad before you play it. That I don't know when you're going to start. Only when you start doing that, you will have your pieces on the board intact. So that would be blunder. Right? Queen takes knight, we'll lose our queen. We don't want that. Who else? Anybody else? A move for white. Any good move for white?
Rook e1.
Rook to e1, putting the rook on an open file. That makes sense. Yes, Bhumi?
Queen to h4.
Queen to h4. But what does it do? You're kind of traveling a little far with the queen. Queen's already sitting pretty in the center, controlling things. You're putting it in the corner for a bit. But it's not doing anything. It's not attacking anything. So then there's no point of moving the queen away. Na? Gukesh plays rook to b5. That's how you improve your pieces. You make your pieces better. Now this rook can also come in. And what do we call it when two pieces come to the same line? What do we call it, Amamma? What do we call it? When two pieces come to the same line, what do we call it, guys? Nobody?
Battery.
Yeah, it's a battery.
Battery.
So, and why is a battery powerful? Because using one piece is good, using two pieces in the same line means double power, right? So if you bring this rook also, then there's full power down the board. So rook b5 is a nice rook lift. We are lifting up the rook. We call it a battery when more pieces come
But in real
behind.
life, that's not how a battery.
In real life, I mean, what is real life? I mean, there can be different meanings for the same word. First of all, can you keep the pieces down? Okay. So after rook b5, Ding said, "I'm getting out of here. Let me castle." He castles. White is still in a better position because white has got more active rook, queen, everything. Right? Now, what move should Gukesh do next? Yes, Pant.
Rook to b1.
Yeah, this rook to b1 is the most logical move. Everybody was expecting this rook to b1. Gukesh did not play it.
He played to e1.
He would have probably e1 not great. No, b1 is where you put pressure. E1 your queen can't really take. Rook is there, knight is there.
Then
So
he
this
pushes
rook will go to
forward.
b1, but not right now. What I say? No. How does it help the position? We should do things that improve our pieces, no? So whenever you think about moves that make our position better. So this is how a rook becomes better, right? There is one piece that is not as active as the other pieces.
Bishop.
Bishop is sitting on a beautiful diagonal. How is it not
Knight,
active?
knight.
Yeah. How do you make the knight active?
Bring it to the center.
How do you do that?
Move it to knight takes pawn.
Knight takes pawn is a way to blunder the knight. If you want to give up your knight,
Yes and no.
without looking properly, how can you play your move, Maya?
What about no?
How do we give a good little home for that knight?
What about knight to no?
What about knight to know? What is this?
Now first part of e5.
See, when you
Then I
think
saw the
when you think of knight moves, no, think of like plans. Don't think of one move. Think of two moves to get the knight to a better place. Yes, Bhumi.
to A3.
Knight to a3, and then
Oh.
where is it going after? It's still in the corner. No, we need better place. Is this the home that we're going to build for our knight? The knight needs to be put in a better place, like close to the center. Yes, Pant.
Sir, first go to knight to E1
Knight to e1, and then
knight to F3.
yeah, that's how you build a nice place for the knight. That's good thinking in the right direction, Pant. Knight e1, knight f3, and knight is happy, right? Gukesh wants his knight to be more happy. He put it on a1.
Oh,
Why would he put a knight on a1?
to put it on B.
Yeah, it looks like a very bad move, but this is a kind of like high level chess that good players play. They play a move that looks absolutely horrible for us, but it's one of the best moves in the position because the knight is going to,
B3.
and then can he leave the pieces down? B3, and then journey is not over for the knight.
Then it's gonna go to C5.
Yeah, see, that's where Gukesh is building his home for the knight. So knights like position squares which are like close to the center, like far inside opponent's territory. So knight a1 and Ding is like fully panicky what to do because his pieces are not working well. Only the bishop is active. He brings his rook into the game. Rook to b8, putting more defense on this pawn. Gukesh continues with knight b3. Ding plays e6. And now what do you do?
The knight to
Dhiren, what is the next move for white?
knight to
Huh. Meera, what are you doing? Can you keep it down there? Leave it there. Keep it there and leave it. And focus here in the class. You answered one question and then retired. Now you're not thinking. Yes, Dhiren?
knight to C.
Yeah, of course. We wanted to bring the knight here, so knight jumps in. So you see, from here, in 3 moves, while black castled and brought his rook, the knight jumped to a beautiful square. Right? F3 was good, but this is much better, right? And now black has to save the rook. Nakshatra, where should the black rook move? Knight is about to capture it, right? So where would you park your rook? Dhriti, silence. Let Nakshatra answer. You understand the threat, right? Somebody is going to take your rook. So what do you have to do? If Bhumi is about to come and take your rook, what do? You hide your rook away, na, so that Bhumi cannot take. So where do you hide your rook, Nakshatra? Dhriti. Let's focus here. That we'll do later when we play. How to save the rook, Nakshatra? Time to decide. It's not a tough question. Your rook is attacked. You have to save it. So what to do? Meera, are you thinking about the position? Do you understand the question? What is the question?
We need to move the rook to
So,
C4, please.
so tell me, where will you move the rook?
We'll move that rook
Hmm.
to
Hmm. Huh. Rook 2.
the E7.
Rook 2. Rook to e7. Correct.
That's all.
That's all there is. Nakshatra, that's how you save a rook. You move your rook. What else? If somebody is going to take your piece, you move the piece. Or you defend it. But here defending is not enough. Knight will still take it. So you move the rook. Ding moved the rook. And now Gukesh brings his next piece into the game. Rook to b1. Now every piece is working properly. Like look at each of the white pieces. Everything is like kept on great squares. And there is a threat. What is Gukesh's threat? Let's ask her. Huh.
B7.
That is one threat. Knight takes pawn is a threat because of rook takes. That's one threat. There's one more bigger threat. Let's ask Rayan Shukla. Can you find the big threat in this position by white? If you give white one more move, he can play knight takes pawn, but there's something even better for him. What is that?
Sir, fork on.
Huh.
Fork the rook and
Tell the move, Rayan Shukla. Don't tell
Knight.
code. Huh.
E6.
Knight a6. But won't that pawn take it?
Yes.
But then how is it a fork? How is it good for you?
You'll still get the
So after knight a6, pawn takes, rook takes, knight takes. It's not working out, no? I mean, knight will take back. It's not working out, no? So knight a6 is somewhat in the air. It's not exactly there. So basically, the threat has to be this. This is the only threat. I also thought knight a6 is kind of in the air. But if pawn takes, rook takes, knight takes, rook takes, queen will take, and we have nothing. So knight a6 is not a real problem right now, but Ding kind of thought there is some threats. Please wash your hands and come, Nakshatra. Those who pick noses, please wash your hands and come. Nakshatra, please wash your hands and come. Those who, when you're playing games, now you'll be touching pieces. So don't pick your nose. You'll be touching others' hands, others' pieces. So please wash and come back. Okay, so knight a6 is somewhat in the air, but Ding didn't want that to happen. He played queen c8. By this time, Ding is down to 7 minutes on the clock. Gukesh is 12. And this move is one of the biggest blunders in world championships ever. Maybe the worst blunder in a world championship by a player. Ding was under pressure, time pressure and position pressure, but he cracked. And now Gukesh played the next move instantly and won the game.
Rook to b7.
That would be a good move. Rook b7, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. That wins the pawn back. Remember, we are down a pawn. We're getting the pawn back by playing this or with knight takes. But there's something I'm completely winning. After which Ding resigned on the spot. What is the move that wins? You can think for 1 minute. White to play and win. Black resigned after that move. That's okay. That's little good, but something that wins on the spot, not just winning a pawn, winning the pawn back. Not that. Something more than that. A winning move, a move that wins a piece, or give a checkmate. That's what we call a winning move. No? There is such a winning move here for white. Little bit tough move.
What will be which what piece?
Shall I just tell you the move then? I mean, if I tell you which piece, then okay. If nobody finds it, then I'll tell you which piece to move. Let's see if anybody can find out without any clue. It's not that difficult. A little bit difficult, but not that difficult. Like if I give this to an intermediate student, they'll tell me in like 1 minute. So it's not that difficult, but a little bit. White to play. Advanced students will tell me in like 10 seconds.
If I know they're winning.
No, not that fast. Yeah, when you see this position, your mind will, like if you have done a lot of puzzles, then you'll automatically start thinking about that move itself. Your intuition will tell you to think about that move, to play that move. So it's so strong, that move. What is it, guys? Okay, the clue is, it's a queen move. Bhumi has a move? No, okay, it's a queen move. You get only one chance, so use it well. The move after which Ding resigned. White to play and win.
The moment I was thinking about the pawn.
A queen move. Gukesh played a queen move and Ding resigned. Let's see. Now you guys have to find it. Look at all White's pieces. You will not find more beautiful pieces in any game. Mira has a move. Okay. Think about, first you see if it is good or bad. Before you tell anything, see if it is good or bad.
Sir,
Yes, Rayan Shukla.
queen takes knight.
Queen takes knight. Is that a good move, guys?
No.
Because
The queen takes queen.
queen takes queen, then bishop takes queen.
Pawn takes
Pawn takes back, rook takes rook. Rayan Shukla is right. Queen takes knight is the move. This is why he is the highest rated right now in the class. When you are higher rated, no, that means you have seen tactics. Like your mind will work faster. When you see a tactic, you will find out this is what you have to play. Queen takes knight, boom. If pawn takes, you take the rook and you win the queen. You get the queen back. Like here, Ding resigned because if pawn takes queen, then you get the rook. Queen takes, rook takes. It's a pin, so the queen cannot be saved. And if queen had taken, if queen took queen, then bishop takes queen. And again, after pawn takes, you get more.
After that.
Huh?
I did not think what move.
Then there's no point of playing queen takes in the night, no? That's the whole point. If you do not see what's happening after, you can't play the move. So we have to see the point of the move before we play it. Otherwise, it's just a queen blunder. But yeah, it's a winning move, and that's how Gukesh won the game. And he's leading the match by 1 point. Now we are going